Have a nice day, my dear children. In this video, we are going to discuss the summary of directed numbers. Natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and etc. They are natural numbers.
Teacher, pen and teacher.
Pen at the natural numbers. Natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and etc. They are natural numbers. Then positive and negative numbers are together known as directed numbers. Positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4 and etc. They are positive integers. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Then positive and negative numbers are together known as directed numbers. Then positive 1.5, positive 1.5 or positive 2.3, negative 1.5, negative 5.7. They are, all of them are directed numbers. Directed numbers are not necessarily all numbers. For example, those are also directed numbers. Using directed numbers, on the number line we can interpret positive integers and negative integers and zero. On the number line, we can interpret positive numbers as position to the right of 0. Here, write positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4. And negative numbers as positions to the left of 0. If a number line negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. On the number line, we can interpret positive numbers as position to the right. Here 0.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
Excuse me, teacher. Can't see the code. Okay.
Here positive numbers as the positions to the right of 0. Here 0. Positive numbers as positions to the right of 0. And negative numbers as positions to the left of 0. Please draw this number line. Here, if a number is...
Teacher, I wrote teacher the number line.
Yes. If a number is to the left of a number, to right is less than to the right of the number. Here, for example, negative 2 is less than positive 1. 0 is less than 4. Negative 2 is less than positive 2. 2 is less than 4. A number is to the left of the number of right is less than to the number of right. When the number is left to the number of right is less than to the number of right. 2 is less than to 4. 2 is less than to 4. 2 is left of the right in the number line. Here, negative 1. Negative 1 is to the right of the negative 3. Negative 1 is to the right of the negative 3. Then, negative 1 is greater than negative 3. Here, 0 is to the right of the negative 2. Then 0 is greater than to negative 2. Here, positive 3. Positive 3 is to the right of the negative 3. Then positive 3 is greater than negative 3. 0 is to the right of the negative 1. Then 0 is greater than negative 1. Finding the sum of a positive integer and a negative integer. Finding a sum of a negative integer. And a positive integer. Now we are going to find in the sum of a positive integer and a negative integer. Here positive 2 plus negative 3. Positive 2 plus negative 3. Positive 2 plus negative 3. Pink dot is represent a positive 1. Positive 1. Black dot represent a negative 1. Negative 1, negative 1. Positive 1 and negative 1, then they are cancelled out. Here positive 1 and negative 1, they are cancelled out. Then remaining negative 1. When adding two directed numbers of opposite signs, obtain their difference without considering the signs and write the answer with the sign of the directed number which is further away from 0 on the number line. Negative 3. Here 3 places, negative 3 lies to the 3 places to the 0. Positive 2 lies 2 places to the 0. Now 2 is subtract from 3 and put the negative sign to the answer. Here negative 30 plus 60. Signs are different. Signs are different. We subtract 30 from 60 is equal 30. Sign is positive. What is the answer for this? Negative 4 plus positive 50.
Positive 11.
Yes. 4 subtract from 15 is 11. Positive 11. Negative 95 plus positive 100. What's the answer?
Minus 5.
No. Here 95 is subtract from 100. Positive 5. Putha, what's the answer for this? Positive 75 plus negative 25.
Positive 50.
Yes, good. Positive 50. Positive 87 plus negative 70. What's the answer? Tell me please.
70.
Yes. 17 subtract from 87 is equal 70. Positive 70. Positive 18 plus negative 11. What's the answer?
Positive 7.
Yes, good. Positive 7. Positive 34 plus negative 70. Yes, please.
Positive 27.
7 subtract from 14. We can't subtract 7 from 4. We take 1 from here. 14 subtract 7 is equal 7. Now here 2 is remaining. 2 subtract 1 is equal 1. Positive 17. Positive 17. Do this exercise. Insert less than or greater than between each of the following pairs of numbers. Each of the following pairs. Here.
You have to do this.
Yes, Putha. Do the middle of these two numbers. Negative.
Finish writing.
Yes, negative 3 is left to the positive 2. Then it is negative 3 is less than positive 2. 6 is to the right of negative 6. Positive 6 is to the right of negative 6. Then positive 6 is greater than negative 6. Negative 5 is to the left of positive 5. Then negative 5 is less than positive 5. Negative 1 is less to the 3. Less to 3. Then negative 1 is less than positive 3. Negative 3 is left, right to, negative 3 is right to negative 7. Negative 3 is right to negative 7. Then negative 3 is greater than negative 7. Negative 9 is left to 0. Negative 9 is less than 0. 3 is right to negative 2. Positive 3 is right to negative 2. Then positive 3 is greater than negative 2. 0 is right to negative 5. 0 is greater than negative 5. Now write the topic adding. Or subtracting. Directed numbers. Adding and subtracting directed numbers. Then here positive 3 plus positive 4 is equal positive 7. Then they are same numbers. Here they both of them are positive numbers. Yes, Puta. Here. Ha Puta. Yes, I did it. Here negative 3 plus negative 4. Negative 3 plus negative 4. Here both of them are negative numbers. We add them. Negative 3 plus negative 4 is equal negative 7. Negative 7. Signs are same. Negative. Then we add them. Father gave you 3 rupees. And mother gave you 4 rupees. Now you have 7 rupees. You bought something. Here you bought a pen 10 rupees and you bought a pen for 10 rupees and you bought a book for 50 rupees. Now you give money for the vendor. Then add these two numbers. Negative 10 plus negative 50 is equal negative 60. Negative 60. Then signs are same. We add these numbers. Fourth one. Negative 5 plus negative 8 is equal 5 plus 8, 13. Sign is negative. Negative 13. Fifth one. Negative 100 plus negative 70 is equal negative 170. Listen please. When adding two positive integers, add the two numbers without considering the sign and place the positive sign in the final answer. When adding two negative directed numbers, add the two numbers without considering the negative sign and then write the answer with the negative sign. Second one. Negative 15 plus negative 8. Third one. Positive 7 plus positive 25. Fourth one. Negative 35 plus negative 15. Fifth one. Negative 70 plus negative 60. Sixth one. Negative 9 plus negative 6.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, Putan.
Excuse me, teacher. When negative numbers are added, the answer is positive, no, teacher?
No, negative.